So hey there, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a smoky eye, but this is not just any smoky eye. This is a classic brown smoky eye which works on hooded eyes. Now hooded eyes is something where if you can see, the crease is going a lot more inside, and because of that when you open your eyes, your eyeshadow is just not seen. So I'm going to be showing you how to work with this kind of eye, and a lot of us have the same eye shape. So let's get started with it. So I'm going to be using the Faces Magneteyes kajal. This is just a normal kajal. You can use a lot of kajals for doing this. It's not specific to the certain brand. Just make sure that the kajal which you're picking out is going to be smudgy. Okay, now if you're a beginner and the most complex part is to close one eye and open the other eye and do it. So I'm going to place my mirror a lot more lower than my eye, and that way I'm going to be looking downwards. That is going to keep my eyelid kind of flat and smooth even if you're somebody who have wrinkles. So we're going to start from the outer corner. Look downwards, slightly lift your eyebrow if you're someone who struggles with, having a smoother lid. So just a little bit of lift and look downwards, and just place it over here correctly at the outer corner over here, and then just slowly make small strokes, and you can take it inwards. It's okay if it goes a little wrong like what happened with me. It's fine. We can work with it. Now you can just blink a little bit and then you can continue taking that all the way inwards. You can see that I'm not getting a smooth line, but that doesn't really matter because we're anyways going to be smudging it out. Just work on keeping it thinner in this place when it's a lot more towards the inner corner. So moving on to step 2, all we're going to do is to smudge, and I have the PAC 201 brush here with me, which is basically like a really small tiny blending brush. Mine is dirty, but this is a synthetic brush. It's pretty small and it's more rounded and it's quite soft, which is going to be easy, especially when we're going to blend underneath later. Okay, so doing the same thing again, I'm going to lift my brows, look downwards, and then I'm just going to use my brush and use the corner of the brush and do a back front movement. You can rest your tiny finger over here. That way, if you're struggling with the movement and if you're moving a lot, this is going to help you. So let's assume that you're doing it right now. And one of the most common problems is about what do we do in this area? Like in which angle do we pull the color? So follow this lash line over here and assume that it's going outwards. So this is going to be the tilt that you're going to work with. So pick your brush up and place it at the tilt, not straight and not downwards. Instead, hold it like this and start to flick it outwards in this place. So if there is anything which is not blended here or a thick blob of kajal, you can always pull it out like this and feather it out. For today, I'm going to be using the Praush Omninude eyeshadow palette. So throughout the tutorial, I'm going to be using this one and this one over here. So this brush is from Milagro Beauty. It is in the number 54. It's just like a very small pencil brush. It's tiny. It's perfect for those of you who have hooded eyes and smaller eyes. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the dark brown on the corner of the brush. I am going to place it in this area. You see this triangle over here? We are just going to take the brush, pat it in this place. Don't put it on the black kajal. That way, you don't lose the intensity. We want that amount of intensity, right? So now the next step is super easy. We're just going to use this brush and we're going to pat it across the entire lid. And you have the crease line above. Make sure that you are touching the crease. And you can just give it a good amount of color all across. So as you can see, there's a tiny line which is coming here for me. That is because I have a hooded eye. And because I did it with my eyes slightly open, my brush couldn't reach that area. And this is something which all of you will go through when you're trying to do a smoky eye. So all you have to do right now is to shut your eye, lift your brow, and just use your brush in that crease like this. And you can pack some brown eyeshadow into that. So moving on to the next step, which is super important, is that As you can see now that when my eye is open, you don't see any color above the crease, and eyeshadow has to go slightly above the crease. But then comes the question on how much do we take it upwards, and especially because we have a hooded eye, even though we have color in our crease, it's just not seen when I open my eyes. So all you're going to do is to keep your eyes open and look straight into a mirror, and all I'm going to do is to keep my eye open and slightly create a bit of shading like that. And then you can do the same thing over here. So you have an understanding about how much to take it upwards and a little bit over here. So this is what we called as the windshield wiper motion when it comes to blending. You are just going to do a back, front, back, front, back, front movement. Make sure you're not applying too much pressure. Your brush has to move on top of your skin. The bristles should just not bend at all. Moving on to another brush, which is the Beautilicious brush. And now we're going to pick this up, which is more of a smaller blending brush. You can use this or you can just go ahead and you can blend it out with the previous one. I'm just going to pick up the shade here. So what we're going to do is to target apply it on the line which isn't blending out. So picking that up on a brush, we're just going to apply it on that line. And we're going to do the same back, front, or you can make tiny circles. Just work on both the movements, see whatever works better for you, which you're comfortable with, and you can go ahead and use that to blend. So I remember when I started, I used to do this because it's just too much hassle to use a tape and everything, and I didn't want a sharp line. So going back in with the kajal, we're just going to apply that along the waterline. It's all right if it comes a little down because we're anyways going to do that, but just keep it tight. That way you can control the intensity, because some of you will like a good thick kajal and some of you would like something a little more thinner. So work it based on what you're comfortable with and based on your eye size. If your eyes are really small, keep it as thin as possible, or even skip on kajal and go with something a little more of a lighter kajal like a brown, or you can even use a nude kajal. Or if you're somebody who really likes your kajal, and just go it with a nice thick layer of it. So once you're done applying the kajal in the waterline, you can apply a little bit underneath the waterline too. Now jumping back into our smudger brush, we're going to quickly go ahead and use only the tip of the brush, and we're going to do a back and front, back and front, back and front along the line. Do not pull it downwards or you're going to end up looking really scary. Now jumping in with a little bit of brown eyeshadow, we're going to just pat it in this area. I'm not blending yet, I'm just patting it. I'm lifting my brush and I'm applying like pats of eyeshadow. That way we can set that area, and we can also apply a little bit of eyeshadow underneath the black. So it's easier for you to blend in the next step. So I've just cleaned the same brush and I've picked up a little lighter brown, which is the transition color. And we're going to use that to blend out the color along the lower lash line. So it blends really well into the skin. If you're somebody who's still struggling to blend this area out, which is, transitioning into the skin, you can use a little bit of your compact or your loose powder and you can do the same. So we're going to jump back into our kohl pencil and we're going to create another line over here. And this time when you're doing it, try keeping it a little more tighter and a little more closer towards the lash line. You can lift your eyebrow and then you can like wriggle it over here. That way you end up with a nice dark amount of color without it going too big. Going back to the PAC smudger brush, I am going to very, very, very carefully smudge only the upper side because we don't want to lose the intensity of the black. So if I smudge all the black, we're going to be left with a much more lighter black, almost grayish kind of color. But we want to retain that intensity. We want to keep it nice and black. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm using the brush to only blend that color. You can slightly blend this area a little inwards so it looks nice and smooth. Blend that middle area and the outer corner. So this area could be a little more heavier and a little more thicker, but make sure that the inner corner is very, very thin and fine. So in case you messed up this step, you can just take a little bit of brown eyeshadow and you can fix it by smudging the upper side. So we're just going to finish off with mascara now, and this is the So True Beauty's eye mascara, and we're going to just apply like a thin coat of it because I'm anyways going to be adding false lashes in the end. So I'm just giving myself a good thin coat. So lashes are on and this is the completed look. It's super easy. Do give this a try. You will be able to do it. Trust me on that. You will be able to do it. Any products will work. Just ensure that you have a kajal and a brown eyeshadow. you're pretty much good to go. If you do not have any tools to do this, go ahead and use Q-tips and your tip of the fingers, and you will be able to recreate something like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more. And until next time, bye-bye.